Hello, this is Eugene Lane. I am in Apex, North Carolina, USA, and I'm going to show around our home and try to explain some of the features of this home. And I'm currently showing our living room. Um, the living room, we have a fireplace. So this fireplace has a chimney that goes out through the roof, and you can see like we can put firewood logs inside and start a fire. We open the chimney so that smokes go straight up in the chimney, and we would use sometimes during the winter to keep this room warm. So that's the fireplace in the living room. So this living room is open to this small dining area and a kitchen. So this is the kitchen where we cook our food. So we have an electric oven and a microwave, and then we have a dishwasher here and a sink. So this is our kitchen, and attached to that we have a laundry room. So this is again the different view of the whole family room or living room. So we have glass windows that are double layered, so that they are insulated well to keep the heat from not escaping out during winter, and also to keep it cool during the summer so that it doesn't get too hot inside. So again, the fireplace we would use sometimes only in the winter, just when we have a get-together or some special occasion where we want to start a fire and watch a movie or something together as a family. So this is the main door where we enter inside the home, and this area is called foyer. And the flooring here is what we call hardwood flooring. So underneath this floor we have a crawl space. The whole structure is made of wood, wood frame, and we have plywood cladding over the wood frame, and outside we have some vinyl panels to keep the structure from getting damaged due to water from the rain and other elements. So this is the dining area. This is the dining room, and you can see through the window part of our backyard, and it's right now fall season. I'll take this outside and show some more about the how it looks and the trees outside, and get you a feel of the fall season. So this This is the staircase to go upstairs. So again, this is also made of wood. So we have carpet in here to keep it insulated, and also to cover the plywood floor. So this is a bedroom, and you can see the ceiling. So the walls and the ceiling are made of what we call drywall, which are like sheets of prefabricated sheets that are nailed together on the wooden frame to make the wall. So it is it's not that hard. It can be broken with a hammer if you apply some force. I will go outside and give you a feel of how the structure of the house is. So these windows are all prefabricated in a factory, and they are brought in and assembled during the construction of the house. And it's true for the windows, doors and windows too. They are not constructed inside like during the house construction. They are ordered and brought in and assembled when the frame of the house is built. Let me put on my shoe and walk outside. I'm walking outside through the main entrance. So as you can see, this is a fall season, so the trees, most of the trees, the leaves are falling down, or they are they have changed colors, and they will fall over the time of the next couple of months. So we have some bird feeders here, and we have sunflower seeds in there for the birds to have some food. Especially during the winter, it's hard for them to find food, so they like that. So this is a front view of our home. As you can see, the structure, you may not see it but it's made of wood, and we have vinyl cladding on the outside over a plywood, and the roof is made of shingles over the plywood. We put a waterproof plastic cover, and then they put tiles and nail them in. So you can see there are lots of trees around here. In this North Carolina, we have lots of trees, and we like them. So they keep the homes cool during the summer, and they kind of all the leaves are down, so they let all the sunlight pass to keep the house exterior and a bit of interior warm. But the houses are well insulated with layers of layers of insulating foam that may be fiberglass, or they might look like inside of pillows, where it'll be like a fluffy layer is put in between the ceiling and the floor, so that the heat is kept inside during the winter, and during the summer the house remains cool. You can see some pine trees that stay evergreen, but most of the other trees are like the oak tree here. They shed all the leaves during the winter or the fall season and the winter, so that if it snows, the snow doesn't stick on the leaves or branches but fall through. But if the leaves are there, they can stick on the leaves and become heavy, and they can break the branches and the tree itself. And it happens with the pine trees sometimes if there is an ice storm. So there is a rain, and the temperature is very cold, and rain, as soon as it hits, it freezes and becomes ice. So that's called an ice storm. And during ice storm, the pine trees can collect all the ice and become heavy, and they can break. And one time one tree broke and fell on our roof. So this is the backyard of our home, and also we have a deck, a wooden deck, where we can sit outside, and sometimes we barbecue. We have a barbecue grill that we use to cook outside, and we can sit and relax during the warm season, chat with friends and family. So this is the backyard. There is a trampoline. So we have some more bird feeders. So there are lots of birds around. They like the blue jay, the cardinals, and the titmouse and sparrows. They come and get some food from here, but also the squirrels eat most of it many times. And there is a bird bath where we keep some fresh water for the birds to drink and take a bath. So this is a swing where you can sit and relax, and Shannon uses this, and she'll be reading some books from here sometimes and relax. So this is a playground. When my children were young, and when we bought this house, I built this for them. Right now nobody uses it, but so this is a typical playground for the kids, where you can climb up to the next level. It's like a clubhouse, they call it. There is a slide, and there is a swing and a bar and all. So that's the backyard. In general, people pay more attention to have open spaces for the children to go play around the house and hang out with their friends and get some good exercise. So again, you can see lots of fallen leaves and the different colors in the trees where the leaves are almost falling or have already fallen. Yeah, you can see our neighbors. We typically don't have fences or walls separating the houses. That's our neighbor's home, which looks somewhat similar. So they also have a playground for their children. And there are lots of leaves that have fallen, and we have collected them and put in this area for them to create some mulch for the ground. So this is a heating and cooling unit for the downstairs, for the air conditioning of the house. And we get like we get gas for heating the house, and we use it for heating the water for the central heating. So this is where the gas comes into the house and it's metered. So this is where the power meter is. It's outside, so that the person coming to check the power readings don't have to knock our door and come inside the house. So this is a part of the cooling unit that is split, that is kept outside for the upstairs. So the foundation of the house is built with cinder blocks, and here we have some brick layer on the outside, and after that we have vinyl cladding. And you can see how the windows are fitted from the outside. And we have a crawl space that is below the floor. It's very dark in there, but you can see some sewage. That is, the pipes are connected and they go out. So you can also see the wiring and some the gas connection and some power connections. Yeah, these are our neighbors, and we live in a street what we call cul-de-sac. So this is not a through street, it ends here. There is a kind of a circle, and there are houses around the neighborhood. So this is a mailbox that almost every house has. So we receive our mail. The mailman comes in a vehicle and deposits our mails, and if we have mail to send to other people, we put it there and we flip the flag up to indicate to the mailman that there is mail for him to take. And so we receive our mail in here. If there are bigger packages, they are dropped in the front door, by the front door. So that's about all. So this is a street where we live in. You can see a view of the street. So that's another neighbor, and we keep our so during the fall season, when there are lots of leaves falling, like we rake the leaves and leave them outside, and the city has a service where they will come in a vehicle and they will have a vacuum. They can suck all the leaves, and they can make mulch and use it where somebody might need it. So we also do that with the broken branches, and they are made a mulch and made available free for people to pick up. So this is our neighbor's trash can and a recycling bin. So we keep our trash and also the recycling material in there, and once a week the city sends a person with a truck who goes around and collects the waste in a separate vehicle, and also the recyclables in a separate vehicle. And we recycle a lot more stuff that we use, and we try to minimize the waste that we produce. So that, I hope, is enough to cover for your lesson, and I hope you learn a few things from what I explained. Again, this is our car garage. So we have a remote control to operate the door to close and open, and we keep the remote control in the car. And so this is a two-car garage, so I have parked one of my minivan inside and kind of using temporarily the other space just for other things. So again, this is the front of a house. So we have a fish pond in here, and I have some koi fish or goldfish in there. So they kind of hibernate when the weather is very cold. And last night it was very cold, like went below freezing, but the fish kind of stay at the bottom, and they conserve the energy. This is a staircase. It's built of bricks. So that's our main door. So that's all I have to give you right now. Thank you.